JK Dobbins, who did not play in 2021, was on the IR with an injured knee all season. Thoughts on JK Dobbins?
I like Dobbins. I think he has the potential to finish inside the top 10. Again, as said earlier, like I'd have a real kind of him and hawing between him and Gibson. So he's a guy that I will be keeping a very close eye on the injury report, right? Keeping a very close eye on what it is as they get into training camp. Training camp, and towards the beginning of the season through the preseason. So I will definitely be monitoring that closely. But I like J.K. Dobbins. I like the fact that he's in a run-first offense. He seemed 2 years ago to really grasp that zone run scheme and help provide some support for Lamar Jackson. So a guy who will be my second, possibly third running back, depending on the format of league that I'm playing in. I have no problem grabbing him and saying, "Hey, let's give this guy a ride."
Yeah, I think that's where we're at with J.K. Dobbins. Is got to pay attention to what the latest news is when it comes to his rehab. And it's so funny because every single one of these running backs I go and click on and look at the latest news articles on them or whatever. All of them is every single one of them is rehab is quote going well. Like that's just the standard term for all of these running backs coming back off of injury. Rehab is quote going well.
I'm thinking that he is a very high end RB2 when it's all said and done. I probably see him somewhere in and around that RB kind of 13, 14, 15 when it's all said and done here for this season. And where you can get him at RB20 off the board is some value there, and really kind of coming off the board in about the 47th pick. So very tail end of the fourth round there. I am all in on J.K. Dobbins with that kind of draft capital, and smash the draft button, move on. This is a guy that should easily see probably 250 plus touches, 250 plus opportunities when it's all said and done on this thing. The Ravens tend to run the ball more than anybody else.